Leave him, cause sister, you don't need him. And I ain't trying to gas you up, I just call it how I see him. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. Alright, man, look. What do you call someone else's cheese? Nacho cheese. Oops! Alright, man, look. First, I want to say I will be going live tonight for the Regis program, the Josh Taylor fight. No Joseph Peter Parker tonight. Join my live stream, please. Cherry picking has ruined the sport of boxing. This is how. Coffee. First, I'm going to give an example of what I'm talking about when I talk about cherry picking. Then I'm going to talk about the mindset and how it ruined the sport of boxing. Let's give an example of cherry picking. Let's say Deontay Wilder is in line to take on the winner between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. Let's say they already got that set up. Whoever wins between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua will take on Deontay Wilder to become undisputed champion. But out of the blue, Efe Ajagba, the new heavyweight monster, knocking everybody out. Out of the blue, he calls out Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder doesn't fight him next. He fights for the undisputed title. He would be ducking Efe Ajagba. That's how it is today. The boxing fans will say he's ducking the real threat, Efe Ajagba. Not the guys he's been in line to fight for a while. Not the guys who fighting each other. Not to go for undisputed. Not AJ, who's a proven fighter. Not Andy Ruiz, proven, having championship bouts. Not them. He'll be ducking Efe Ajagba. That's how cherry picking is defined now by the boxing community. Listen, that must be the case because that's what's going on right now. I'm going to tell you the facts, the truth. No one knew who Devin Haney was. Yeah, the boxing purists, me, a lot of you show business partners, and I know a lot of you show business partners know, because months ago, we were talking about the prospects, Devin Haney, Mario Barrios. We were talking about Teofimo Lopez. We were talking about Ryan Garcia. We were talking about Shakur Stevenson. We were talking about Javante Tank Davis, who is probably more proven. Well, he's pretty much more proven than the rest of those guys. But still, we were talking about these guys. Devin Haney, he was the baby out the bunch. Nobody was talking about Devin Haney like that, not the casual, but right now he's hot. He's hot right now. What has he done? Who has he fought? He's hot right now. Let me tell you what was going on just a year ago. Teofimo Lopez has been chasing down Lomachenko for a while now. And Teofimo Lopez back then, he was green. And what has happened with Teofimo Lopez since? Has he lost? No. Has he fought higher competition? Yes. Nakatani gave him hell and high water. Why? Because he is a threat in the lightweight division. He is a ranked lightweight fighter, undefeated, and he gave Teofimo Lopez hell. Now, Richard Comey, we know that he's the IBF champion. Richard Comey, he was in line to fight Lomachenko. Now they're fighting each other. And the winner between them two and Lomachenko, when they meet, becomes undisputed in the lightweight division. But Devin Haney, 20 years old, newcomer, calls out Lomachenko. And instead of fighting these warriors like Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez, who's been doing their job and calling out Lomachenko for a long time, if he decides to fight them, then he is ducking Devin Haney. And when the truth is, fighting Devin Haney, an unproven 20-year-old fighter, prospect still coming up, fighting him is the cherry pick. In reality, fighting him is the cherry pick, but not to the boxing community. See, the boxing fans, and I'm talking about the large number, the casuals, not us purists. I'm not talking to you right now. Many of you purists are in the comments right now talking about preach. Exactly. But I'm talking about these casual fans. What they are trendy fans. They're about trends. They look at boxing not as a gladiator sport, not as a sport where you can die in the ring, where these fighters put their lives on the line. They look at it as a trend type of thing. That's how they approach it. Like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Who's hotter right now? Devin Haney, he's hot right now. They bring up terminology and words and things that they just found out, and then they use it as the foundation of their boxing knowledge. Black Murderers Row, they don't even know what that is or know what it means. Julian the Hawk Jackson, I heard about him. He knocked out, he's the truth. You just catching things out of midair and you're using them to define your boxing knowledge when you don't even know what you're talking about. That's what's going on right now. The ball hopping trend society. Whoops! Hey, Teofimo Lopez, he's hot right now. He's stuck in him. Whoops! Oh, Devin Haney, he's hot right now. He's stuck in him. Whoops! Better BF, he's the truth. The truth is, Devin Haney, that guy is going to be, soon enough, one of the better fighters that I think we've ever seen. But right now, he's 20. Let him grow. I wouldn't want to throw Devin Haney against those boys right now. Not right now. Let him build up his championship pedigree. Just like Errol Spence did when Errol Spence was calling out Thurman and calling out those guys back when he was 14-0. You weren't ready yet, Errol. Now you saw Errol Spence struggle against Sean Porter when he's fighting another champion. Now you're like, wait a minute. The truth is, we know the truth now. The truth hurts. So when you look at these people, beat guys who just C-level, D-level fighters, and you use that as some kind of measuring stick, when you know time and time again it's been proven to you, when you're fighting C-level and D-level fighters, of course you look fantastic. But when you fight another champion, now you're starting to see flaws and gaps in their game. When Lomachenko fought Luke Campbell, he's looking human now. When he fought Linares, he got knocked down, he's looking human now. Oops! Devin Haney, he's unproven. Lomachenko not fighting the winner between Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez next would be ducking them and cherry picking an unproven Devin Haney. Know the facts. I often talk about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his effect. We are looking at the effect now. Floyd Mayweather were taking fighters at weird stages and weird times of their career, and people didn't know what they were seeing. They didn't know if he was great or if he was a cherry picker. They didn't know if he was giving fights or if he truly won them. And it left the boxing world in a state of confusion now where they don't know what cherry picking is. They don't know what integrity and merit is. They don't know what it is. They don't know what prestige is anymore. They don't know what undefeated really means. They don't know what a loss really means. They don't know that taking on a fighter of a high caliber and taking an L means a lot to your legacy, even if you lose, a la Sean Porter. They don't know anymore. When Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo Alvarez, when Canelo Alvarez was too green, they don't know if that's a plus or if that's a negative. But all I know is Lomachenko is fighting, is ducking and cherry picking and not fighting a real fighter in Devin Haney. Green, you can't get greener than Devin Haney. I'm going to say this. What this channel is doing, the ShowBizz, the adult boxing community, what we're doing here is truly raising the awareness of the sport, having you love the sport and not seeing it as a trend, having you respect champions. Richard Comey is a problem. If anyone deserves to fight Lomachenko, it's Richard Comey. Hell, I don't know if Lomachenko deserves to fight him. Richard Comey is the man. Everybody's talking about Devin Haney. What a disrespect to Richard Comey. Got me sweating on my soapbox right now. I'm going to end by saying this. It's okay. It's okay that the boxing community needs to improve. It's okay. That's what we're here for. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to jump all down your back and yell at you and scream at you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to grow the knowledge of the sport and have us embrace and love all these boxers and respect them as champions. As far as the franchise title, which I think Errol Spence, if Errol Spence were to move up and fight J-Rock or whatever, I think Al Heyman will be saying, hey, yo, WBC, we got a franchise champion over here. I think he'll be deserving if he moves up. He's a representative of the WBC. He's at 147. He moves up to 154 or something like that. He does his job. Go down to 140, whatever it is. He does his job in two different weight classes or whatever. He should be given a franchise title. He should. But when you think of the franchise title, I thought about guys like Henry Armstrong. I did. when Henry Armstrong was occupying the championship title in 3 different weight classes at the same time. I said, hey, we may have something like that with the franchise title. There are pros and there's cons. That's one of the pros. The con is you cannot beat the franchise champion. And I'm coming up with a way to how we can have the franchise champion lose. And that's if a franchise champion fight a franchise champion. I'm going to do a video on that soon enough. But I'm going to tell you this. The term cherry picking is ruining our sport. We need respect to be highlighted more. ShowBizz, boy, don't. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Show up to my live stream commentary tonight. I'm out.